the center fielder, Stefani.
First pitch of the at-bat. Stefani is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Stefani gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
This is pulled into right. Henniger is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch is a called strike. The throw, he's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's inside.
1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out to left field. Leday is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off. One and two to the Twins catcher. High in the air out to center field. Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. We are still scoreless. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Only one hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Mitch Haniger.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bundy is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Jose Marmolejos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Kikuchi playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his third season as a major league player. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Alex.
So coming to the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pitch out, nothing doing. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Nick Gordon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. 2-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins retired in short order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No, that's
3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Tim Lopes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 delivery. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
This is popped up. Mountcastle in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Terrin Vavra. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
after the walk, and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Mountcastle has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Twins, the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brendan Rodgers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Royce Lewis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Settling in now, Daryl Stefani. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Good battle. Count remains full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Haniger, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Jose Marmolejos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, J.J. Bleday, fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation. but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here it comes, 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The third baseman, Tim Lowe.
Standing in now, Tim Lowe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Moore brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average.
Oh, look at this. He's up with it. The throw. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Count even now at 1-1. Liner toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1-1.
2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And some trouble now in right field. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. And he lays off there, 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So now to the plate, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Nick Gordon lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And they're runners at the corners now. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Seattle leads this one 3-1. Digging in, Taron Vavra. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kirilloff will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
High in the air out to center field. Stefani is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Jose Marmolejos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he takes a called strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mariners leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Rondon. Roger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brendan Rodgers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two and two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Royce Lewis. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Stefani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He waits. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Max Kepler. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jordan Balazovic takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Jordan Balazovic.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, J.J. Bleday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rogers is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.